This beautiful woman was put into a coffin. The one who did this evil deed was none other than her husband. After waking up, the woman looked around. She found a mummy beside her. The woman was terrified, but no matter how hard she struggled, she couldn't push open the coffin. The coffin had already been fixed with nails by her husband. The woman felt extremely desperate. At this time, she remembered that she had obtained a pistol. She quickly felt her pocket. Fortunately, the pistol was still there. She slowly took out the pistol, found the coffin, locking handcuffs on both sides and fired a shot at each. The coffin was finally successfully opened. The woman tried to pat on the wooden door, but no one responded. So she had to break the window and managed to escape. She immediately rushed to her husband's hotel. She just wanted to get her son back. Her husband's attempt to kill her made her extremely angry. She didn't care at all that her hair was in a mess. Just as she was about to reach the hotel, she was stopped by Jack on the spot. The enemy was right in front of her, but she failed at the last moment. The fragile-hearted woman couldn't bear it anymore. She cried helplessly. At night, Jack found the woman's husband alone. It turned out that by checking the man's driver's license, she found out the man's real identity. The so-called killing husband for insurance was completely a conspiracy, self-directed and self-acted by the man. Seeing that his identity was exposed, the man wasn't panicked. He directly asked Jack how much money he needed. He believed there was nothing in the world that money couldn't fix. Jack demanded $1 million. This amount of money was nothing to the man. He agreed on the spot. After the two reached a deal, Jack was worried that the woman would expose the man's identity, reveal the truth of the matter, and implicate him. The man immediately said that he had taken care of the woman. A smug look appeared on his face. Just as he finished speaking, the woman walked in. The woman who was supposed to be in the coffin suddenly appeared in front of the man. She was holding a gun and approaching the man step by step. The man was a little panicked. So he had to tell the school where their son was to appease the angry woman. The woman finally achieved her wish and showed a long, lost smile. Did she not plan to take revenge after what the man did to her? Of course not. It turned out that Jack, who had found out the truth, felt very sympathetic to the woman. They had already developed a perfect revenge plan. In fact, Jack was wearing a recorder. The man's confession of killing just now had been recorded. The woman also decided to fake her death once and repay the man in his own way. They would send the man to prison. In addition to the recording evidence, they also left the woman's blood, hair, and even gasoline in the trunk of the man's car. More powerful evidence. The man was completely stunned. He was afraid that he would spend the rest of his life in prison. After collecting all the evidence, Jack told the woman to leave first. He would stay and wait for the police to arrest the man together. Just as Jack turned around to get back the pistol taken by the woman unexpectedly, the man became desperate and took the opportunity to pull out his pistol and shoot Jack in the shoulder. Seeing Jack fall to the ground and unable to get up, the man decided to go all the way and prepared to shoot the woman to death. At the critical moment, Jack endured the pain and tackled the man, struggling with him. The woman quickly took the opportunity to pick up the pistol. When the man knocked Jack down and stood up again, the woman took the lead and pulled the trigger. She fired 2 shots and killed the ruthless man. A huge conspiracy planned by the man was finally uncovered. Since the woman was still the man's legal wife, she had to inherit all of the man's property, including the hotel. The man really did all kinds of bad things and ended up losing his own life. The next day, with Jack's company, the woman finally found her son's school. As soon as she arrived at the school gate, the woman was both excited and nervous. She hadn't seen her son for 6 years. She didn't know if her son could still recognize her. What if her son didn't acknowledge her as his mother? With Jack's encouragement, the woman summoned up her courage and got out of the car. She walked towards the school. With a nervous heart, she finally called out her son's name. Perhaps it was the telepathy between mother and son. The son recognized his mother, whom he hadn't seen for 6 years. At a glance, the mother and son hugged each other tightly. This movie, Double Jeopardy, released in 1999, tells us that when facing the misfortune of marriage, we should cut our losses in time. Only by using legal means to get rid of the misfortune can we finally obtain happiness.